So why is Thanksgiving celebrated on a Thursday? More than 230 years ago, President George Washington designated November 26th as a day of national Thanksgiving in 1789. But long before then, American colonists had been gathering to celebrate the bounty reaped from their annual harvest, with the first recorded Thanksgiving occurring in 1621. In 1941, President Franklin Roosevelt signed a resolution declaring the fourth Thursday in November as Thanksgiving, and that decree still stands today. So celebrating Thanksgiving is a time-honored tradition that centers around gratitude and sharing. And here's some ways to celebrate Thanksgiving this year. Feast with loved ones. Gather with family and friends to share traditional Thanksgiving meals that feature turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and all sorts of side dishes. Some are really that all people use, but some could be more about your culture of your family. But it's a time to really, really show your love for each other and being thankful for each other by the gift of food. Express gratitude. Take a moment to express gratitude for the blessings in your life, whether it's through prayers, reflections, or conversations around the table. We see sometimes where everybody goes around the table and says, let us know what you're thankful for this year. Give back. Consider volunteering at a local charity, a food bank, or a homeless center to give back to the community during this holiday season. Watch the parade. Tune into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, a beloved tradition featuring giant balloons, floats, and performances. Enjoy football. Many people watch NFL football games that take place on Thanksgiving Day. Decorate and craft. Get creative with Thanksgiving-themed decorations, crafts, and centerpieces for your home or table. Share stories. Share stories and memories with loved ones, especially that evoke gratitude and warmth. And my story about Thanksgiving Day is when I was 16, my father, who was a veteran of the Korean War, volunteered to host two gentlemen from the military. Now, our family didn't know my father had gone down to express that he was interested in hosting somebody that didn't have somewhere to go. But all of a sudden, two young men showed up at our front door. We let them in. Dad explained everything. My brothers, I had two brothers, and I got to know them. And these guys were probably maybe 2-3 years older than me at the time. They had never been away from home. So they were really, really sad and lonely. And so they were so happy to be able to go somewhere and celebrate Thanksgiving. So we had a great meal. We got to know them better. We watched some football. And then they had been dropped off, I think, by a cab. My dad then took them back to where they were staying on the base. And they said that this really made such a difference in a day that otherwise would have been absolutely miserable for them. And so now they have a really great memory, and my dad was able to teach my brothers and I how important it is to give back, and when we have a lot, we share it with others.